Hi everybody, Christopher Yaks here, and this week's Insight video is about our ability to continue to be a learner as we age with time. And in the yoga practice, it's really easy as a beginner when you first step onto your mat. Everything's so new, you're so brand new. It's like everything you hear and see is just this open experience of, oh, I'm learning all these new postures, I'm learning this new information that the teacher's talking about, and it's wonderful. And then you continue down the practice, and there's a period of time, and I see it as a teacher, and I've experienced it personally as a student of yoga and of life, that there's a point at which we harden into knowing. Like, I know this is the pose, and I stop listening to my body, I stop listening to the teacher, or I've been trained in a way of practicing, and so any studio I go to, this is just the way I practice, regardless of what sequence the teacher is teaching, this is how I practice. And I think the pitfall of that is when you harden around a belief and harden around an idea of this is how it is, this is what I know, then you've missed the opportunity to learn, to grow, and to experience new perspectives and new ways of moving if it's on the mat, or new ways of living if it's off the mat. And so I think one of the most valuable experiences that the practice offers is to continue to come back to that beginner mindset where it's just a simple saying of like, well, maybe I don't know. And in that saying, maybe I don't know, you open yourself up to new information. Whereas if you're closed off and you know this is how it is, this is how the world works, then by that very virtue, there's no room, there's no space for any new perceptions, for any new ways of moving through the world to come in. And at that point, it's the moment we really start dying, is when we stop being able to be teachable, when we stop being able to learn from life's experiences. We judge instead of softening. And if we can't soften, if we can't create space within an experience to see what's trying to come through, to see the lesson that's trying to be taught to us, then we'll just keep staying the way we are. And by definition, there is no growth in that. And so my hope is that as we practice on the mat and in life, that we continue to have that beginner mindset of not knowing and of being open to new information, so that we continue to grow in our lives as we move forward. So I appreciate your help and your time, and thank you so much. Namaste.